Alright peeps, welcome to Mooncrafter. You find us here on Selena, next to our highway that's been returned to nature. And hello there! Have you been doing a little bit of a transport return jobby, have you? You're just the reason why we're here, as it happens. Can I scoot me way onto this elevated return to nature highway? Or do I need to go onto the rickety rocks here? Whoa, while I'm up here, I feel like I gotta appreciate. Woo, 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 hello there! Is that humble? Because that does not look like a fully terraformed planet to me. But yeah, now, have ourselves a bit of an appreciate of Selena 2.0. Look at how beautiful it is. There's a bit of bloody prime, and there's a bit of a qualis with its rings. But yeah, now, before we fully forget, let's make sure we have this bad lad in. Do I need to wait? I think I need to wait and catch them when they're here. And you know what, peeps? I have zero recollection of putting an aquarium out here. Like on the motorway by the vehicle rover bay and the launch platform. Do you remember us doing that? Because I certainly don't. Well, we should have ourselves a bit of a bloody rocket coming in, and we no longer need to send things to Prime. So let's get ahead and disable the auto launch. Oh, hello! I'm inside of it. Well, you know what this calls for. A bit of a happy dance from inside the Selena to Prime bloody transport rocket. I mean, I thought the camera was going to be in here with us, but apparently not. Oh, look, it's a box within a box. Who knew it was a box within a blooming box? Alright, now maybe we can get the camera in now. Nah, it's refusing to show us in the box there. I'm just here, bottom half only. Although now I'm out, I can give you a deed close wave hello. What would happen if I'm just having myself a real casual happy dance here, and then all of a sudden, I'm well off. I thought, oh no, quick, I need a bloody beeping, like, don't go, disabled. Ooh, I was having too much fun having a bloody happy dance. And by the looks of things, these both are selenium oot. And I don't mind there always being a delivery of selenium to Prime. Prime's a bloody special little planet, so ye can be enabled auto-launch till your heart's content, but ye, pal, need to be switched from a qualis to humble. But with ye all set up, automatically blasting off to humble, let's manually blast you. Oh, you're so fast! Oh, I thought you were going fast, but you're not. I'm on top. They must just shake up initially. Well, the real reason I would have been... Oh, no, not to do that, not to do that. F2, not 2. Ah, 2! 1, so I can say bye. Bye. Big resupply crate. And please, do make it to humble. Otherwise, I will have burnt me arse on your fumes, having a mad happy dance for absolutely no reason. What? So bloody ever. And you didn't want that new, do you, Mr. Interplanetary Space Patrol Roller Shuttle? And I'm out of words. And are you seeing this, peeps? Previous MiGly was an absolute lad. Left all of the resources required to get another one of these bloody interplanetary travel rockets on the crack, so we can come back to humble. Isn't that lovely of them? Now, how do I get back up onto this motorway without doing whatever I done earlier? I suppose it's probably one of these on-ramps. Oh, look at all the fish! Hello, fish! We're definitely going to have to come back in that base, like... Oh, the rocks! This looks... Now, we'll have to have a quick look around the planet and find that mysterious new cave before we end up dehydrating, but leaving the planet. Ah! That treat! I forgot about that! Well, that seems to be a reintroduction to a problem that I fixed in a previous episode. And if I remember right, if I look sideways here, I won't go through the world, and I'll end up in the base. Or maybe it just teleports you from where you're standing. So if I'm, like, in the base now, I click climb. Ah, I still get teleported outside. Well, in that case, there's only one thing to do, isn't there? You're going into the heaters here, and you're going F4. Look at our wonderful bloody base here. Oh, I forgot about the chain! We're chained with friends! No, I don't want to change colour. I want to bloody park me arse. How does one park their arse on their own settee? I don't even care if I'm getting burnt, to be honest with you. I just want to bloody use. There it is. Where's the use? I don't care if I'm getting burnt. I just want to use the settee. Ah, lovely burning friendo settee. What a perfect place to just sit and relax. Has the fire got a 2.0 update? Because it looks a bit more bloody fiery to me. But enough horse parking. Let's get into a proper bit of exploration. Ah, well, the fire, because we've got heaps of bait knocking about that we can easily just chomp on. Once I remember where the bloody bait is. You know what? I'm just gonna open the craft station apparently. Oh, let's get me bloody crosshair back on. I'm just gonna talk one of each of these and have myself a proper chomp. But as I alluded to earlier, the reason we haven't just blasted straight back off is twofold. First of all, we want to check out bloody update 2.0 Selena, you know? See how beautiful it is. Especially when I got all these booty flutterpies all about. Hello, flutterpies! Let us whip out the happiest of happy dancers with big koalas and its rings in the background. And we also need to test out the motorway in 2.0. So, you know, let's hop in the rover and press the W key. See how the rover's new and improved handling will help us here. Oh, there's some fun little waterfalls, aren't there? But anywho, with shaking grass aside, let's go for another run on the motorway. So we should easily be able to turn around here. We already know that section of the motorway is being reclaimed by nature. And now I'm properly lined up in the middle, so I shouldn't fall straight off. What the blue my neck is going on with this rover motorway shite in update 2.0? Oh no, I haven't gone. We've got a bloody good line. How's the landing? The landing is spot on. You don't fly anywhere near as far as you used to. And we should just be able to go on a quick lift and then right. And then here we are on the top of the base. Oh, with the glass for the inside. Oh, forgot about that. This is a mad little base dome here. I thoroughly enjoyed exploring it. And the little secret hole down the corner there. Oh, that's right. I forgot I had put a little motorway out of the top here. Oh, let's get centered properly. And then we shall be able to just whoosh and fly. All the way to, but not to the left, because I remember getting trapped there once. Ooh, did I not open this blue chest? Or was this part of the game when I was just like, you know what? I'm opening the chest and not even dismantling them. Nope, I just never opened the feckers. There's always time for a bit of loot. But yeah, now the other reason why we're here is because there is a new cave down in Selena. So we need to explore and find it. And ideally find a way out of here because I'm bloody deep under the water. I'm not used to being this deep anymore, like. I mean, the flooded sand desert in Humble's not even bloody half as deep as this. Could the cave be hiding behind this epic base? You know what, I'm gonna have myself a bloody another drive in here. For old time's sake. What's going on, epic base? I never used to be able to fly around ye previously. Well, look at me and me fancy rover gun. None of these rovers in here got fancy little floaty rings, have you? You're just a glorified train, pal. Whereas I'm a glorified plane. We're not taunting the other rovers aside. Let's crack on with our exploration here. Oh, and can I start bloody climbing all of these domes now that I can fly? Oh no, the domes seem to be very anti-flying rover friendly. Although the side domes, maybe not. Here I am. I'm on the tippity top. And it's either behind there, or surely there's going to be something behind this bit rock here, next to the big Rodaro trees. So do we have secret cave hidden right between these rocks? I mean, strangely enough, the answer to that is a no. Or is it a yes? Is this the secret edge of map cave? Oh, damn. That is one healthy looking planet right there. And now let's have ourselves a bit of a scoot around here and see if this is the cave. Or if it's just a bit more edge on the map dodginess! Woohoo! Alrighty then. let's just do a quick Yui in here and get back out of the edge of the map dodginess. Oh, Humble is here. Oh, jump there, innit? What is that? Oh, animals! I thought you were like copper or something. Oh, you'd be good pet. You know what, I'm going to take some of these genetic traits back. And hopefully we can have some mad little Selena friends in Humble. I see you hippity hopping over there. You're getting a pet too. And I saw your colours. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely taking those genetic traits back, like. But seeing our intelligent animals here has us thinking, why didn't I just use the map? Let's see if we can suss out where the new cave is. Was there really land all the way over here previously? Why is there an island? Why is there an island? Alright, we're gonna have to check that out. Oh, oh, hang on, what happened there? Some things occurred in the background. We'll just crack on. I remember coming over here, because there's some sadness knocking about on the hills. But we might have to revisit this area, like, see what these islands are all about. But I'm not seeing anything particularly obvious, like. Maybe over yonder way, along the back. We've got ourselves a bit of a cave situation. But there's definitely no cave situation in this big rock here, because we have been there. But yeah, now, anywho, let's go ahead over my inventory and slurp a bit of water. And then have ourselves a bit of a drive/fly. Away yonder way. Oh, look, there's the other side of the motorway. Oh, we know where the cave could be. Let's scan up the motorway, because there's a weird little area that's, you know, kind of not used for anything. Maybe a bit of traversal if you really insist on doing that. But it could be just over here in the middle of the map. Oh, I'm kind of happy with how steady I am coming up. And then I started listing lazily to the left. But how's the flight? See, we definitely don't fly anywhere near as far, like. But yeah, this area here isn't particularly used for anything. We get a bit of a rover scraping action. But you get a couple of trees. When you go through here, you're just led to the chasm. So you cannot really go anywhere from here, unless you've got a flying rover, of course. And then on t'other side of the trees, there's just nout really knocking about. It's just to get down there. And I was hoping there was a cave here now, but it seems I was mistaken. So let's quickly crack along to where I said we were going to earlier. Now you don't see something like this and not attempt to rub your rover all the way up it. Go on, get in the seam, get in the seam, cause now we are up above the rocks. Look at the sea/emptiness over there. I'm scared like, but I reckon we're gonna have to explore. We can always nip. No, I hate the edge of the map. I'm going back. I'm too scared. It's the rover, peeps. I've got a real emotional bond with this rover now. I've had it since the very beginning. We nearly lost it almost immediately in the lava, but we recalled it. And we've never looked back since. So yeah, now, there will be a proper out there exploration episode, but not while I've still got me precious rover that I actually care about. Oh, there's the island over there, which, yeah, now we're probably not going to explore because of what I just said and what you've just experienced. I'm too bloody shitey arsed about it. But yeah, now, that's the base there that I was looking at on the map. And the reason I'm hanging around towards the edge of the map is on Prime, in the corner of the desert, is where the developers added the next cave. So I'm kind of thinking that if they're going to add an additional cave to an existing planet/moon, they're gonna do it on the edge of the map like they did in Prime. I mean, that's obviously not a cave entrance, you just, you know what I'm like. I like to poke me nose and see what's what. So an episode or two ago when we were lost in the desert, and I was like, oh, there's one of these in bloody Selena. This is what I was on about, this very base. And, is this open? No, it just doesn't have the reflection on it. From certain angles at least. There, look, it looks like there's no glass there. Anyway, let's get back to me rover. Oh, not that I really need to, because I can breathe as much as I want on this moon. I will say, like, now that it's night time, I'm like, ooh, is this the cave? And then it's not until I'm this close, and I'm like, nope, that is not the new cave. Let's crack on with our edge of map exploration. Proper detailed edge of map exploration at that. And I'll catch you back when I find an opening, or a very likely opening. And peeps, just in case you're wondering why I'm a bit skitey when it comes to edge of the map collision. Nah. Oh, you what, game? Yeah, there you gone. There you gone. I was just about to demonstrate it and the game was like, no, 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 no. Let me make a fool of you. But yeah, I do want to get on top of this bit particularly because we've got a mad overlook. Oh, we still need to test out that bit of the old motorway at all. Oh, the motorway on Selena was absolutely legendary. Like, it went everywhere it needed to go. Yeah, what's the crack with those islands? Are they just there, like, for show? Just for a bit of ambience? I need to go back down this way so I don't accidentally miss it. Or is that it? Or is that my jets? Oh, that's my jets. Because sometimes there's, like, falling sand to indicate a cave, and I thought that's what that was. Oh, here we are. Edge of the map. On the bloody mound. Looking out at the vast nothingness. Wow. Oh, it's the planets! It's the bloody shadow between the two planets there. I was like, what is that? Big rock formation going up. Well, yeah, no, it's just the... Oh, look at the koalas there. Anywho, I really do not like this bloody edge. And I'm going to follow that light. Oh, we've got Ozma. I do believe we're coming up to old mate's helmet there. Overlooking the vastness. Good old Kua. You know, let's just crack on. Not destroy the helmet. And wow, we are just straight back into the edge of the map, aren't we? Even me rover doesn't like it. Look at it scooting back towards the map boundaries. Alright, rover, I'll listen to you. There's clearly no caves knocking about here, is there? So let's crack on with our ruin the map exploration. Oh, under roots! Hello, under roots! Oh, this would be grand. Can I get out and just stand in the tree and be like, what up, pips? I am Groot. As you can clearly see. Let me see. Oh, yes, look! My little finger's pointing out! Oh, yes, that's what I was hoping for. Look at my little finger pointing out at Qualis. Oh, let's get back in the bloody rover and crack on with what I'm supposed to be doing on this planet. Now, it does look grand, I must admit. But I think the rover physics, more pets. Hello. A pet of you. A pet of you, big hoppy boy. I'm going to pet all of these pets. And I'm also going to bring my hood up, because I need to chomp a shroom and drink a water bottle. So everything seems to have this, like, weird orange outline on it over here. I wonder if it's the sun reflection from the radio trees. Like, look at that bloody magnesium. It looks like obsidian. So let's get out of this area before we end up with a red outline upon ourselves. Oh. Is this new? Is this a new cliff face? It would have been an insurmountable bloody obstacle previously, but now it is easily flyable. Although as long as the collision disappears and then I start shiting myself. I mean, this would be the sort of obvious location, to be fair. Because I believe there's a base over here. So it wouldn't be that strange for there to be a wee cave knocking about. Perhaps down hither. That would be a negative. The rover's pointing us in this direction. Maybe the caves are there. But first, I just want to make sure I'm right. And yeah, look, there's a base there. I remember. I bloody remember. Oh, the waterfalls, though. Oh, you know what? There might be a cave down in the chasm. When I was like, is there a cave there? Is this ice hiding the cave? What if there's a cave there? I mean, I've pretty much done a loop now, so I'm going to crack on with me edge of the map exploration. But yeah, now, what if there's a cave there? Unless they're counting these as caves, then yeah, nah, I've driven past about 4 of them. But by the looks of the lack of chests in here, I've explored this, laddie. And after a bit of rock face rubbing, we are back to where we started. Did I never bloody loot this chest? Is that another chest that I never looted? Or is it one that I did? I never removed. I knew I was doing that at this point in the game. I probably had looted those chests and all in there. But now we're back to a friendo's over here. So it's definitely not ruined the side of the map. So why didn't we have ourselves a fly above the water here? Something that we couldn't do last time, hence the mass motorway network. And have a little bit of a peep doing these chasms. Maybe there's a bit of a cave knocking about round here. I mean, I am very familiar with this particular rock face, like, because that's when I was trying to figure my way into the little dome that's up there. But yeah, we are bottom of the base. It's where we grow our algae and whatnots. And behind Not this one, not this one, but this one around the corner. There was a massive bit of ice, and I was like, ooh, is that bit of ice hiding a cave? And the answer was no, but is the answer now? The answer now is still no. Okay then. Well, I was hopeful thinking it would have been cool, but nay. Although I will say these waterfalls are definitely new. They were not here when I was smashing about on Selena and 1.0. These are a new 2.0 delight. And honestly, they are quite delightful. I would quite enjoy some mad waterfalls. Especially from my base there. Like, I would have been actually looking at them and that. But of course, I'm going to have to check and see in case there's a cave behind the waterfall. Although that would be a canny shite place to put a cave, because before the waterfalls, it would just be an obvious hole in the wall. Oh, I remember how gutted I was whenever I came up to this ramp previously, because it wasn't the correct ramp. And there was absolutely no way my rover was driving up this cliff face. But he'll fly straight up. Oh, I remember this back in the day when I used to put multiple different drills and things down. Oh, those were the days. Although we will be doing multiple tree spreaders on Humble. Div, no worry about that. We're going to be getting proper diverse with the ecosystem. Oh, look, there's my little landing pod. I think that's the prime one though, so that's probably not doing anything. And shouldn't you be already set back off? Or have you already filled Humble's nonsense? You're not filled yet, so I'll give you the benefit of it. What is occurring? What's happening? What is actually... Right, fair enough. Hey, right, they're going to prime. Hopefully the screen shakes that taken off. But yeah, once this fills up, which it's definitely got a demand of, it should set itself straight off to Humble automatically. But yeah, now, let's get back on my rover and, well, back up a bit because I want to see how this jump guns in 2.0. Beep, 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 and floor it! Now we see if we can get all the way down like we used to, and that is a negative. It looks like everything's got this like orange hue or whatever, like outline on it. And damn, you get some momentum when you're flying doing like that. Oh, look at the relics of 1.0 rover traversal. There was none of this just holding space and it not being any issue at all. You know what? I might slurp from this bit red-orange pool here. It looks very tasty. Oh, is this a cave? Cave? No, not in the slightest. Is that a cave, MiGly? I do see a mad old waterfall, so what are ye hiding behind you? Just some cliff faces? No, it's a matter. That's to be expected. Now we just need to find where we crash landed. Because there I can have myself a bit of a slurp. Oh no, I'm in the deepness. The laggy deepness. I must have just loaded in some new rocks somewhere. Oh yeah, we're next to it. It's just around here. Where are you? Home? Oh, that's right. It happened on Aqualis as well. It must be a moon thing. So when you... Oh, we'll see when we go back to Humble, actually. But when you go away and come back, it removes your actual original landing pod. But anyway, let's have ourselves a bit of a slurp of water and a bit of a bean. Oh, is this open? Please tell me this is the cave. Oh, if this is the cave. Right, look, if I haven't opened this chest, then it has to be the cave. Well, surely I would have opened this chest by now. Anyway, let's just make sure I know that I've opened it if I ever come back here. Oh, well, let's have ourselves an exploration of the monorail. Yeah, this is it! I found it! I bloody found it! Because I do not recall this. And the devs didn't even give us some free bloody fusion energy cells. What are they like? Can I just walk through the bloody door? Nah, I'm gonna have to get some fusion energy cells. Be a good lad and that. Well, I say good lad, I'm still gonna fly me rover all the way back. Oh, I wish I could. You know what? I'm gonna use the motorway. I'm gonna use the motorway. No spacebar's allowed. Here we are. This is how we used to travel, peeps. Back in the 1.0 days. You used to have to slow down, get yourself around this corner, and then don't close your eyes. Yeah, and then you would just go left, right, all the way up here, and not have any way of flying. But I would land often in this area, not that area. Oh, you back from Prime already? Oh, look, there's a bloody drone. Are you been filling up with humble chest? Why are you having ye, mate? Need to calm yourself when you start rocketing off all day long. Yeah, let me bloody get you off celter, off kilter, and dive bomb straight back where you came from. Anywho, now we need to test if this will just dump me in to me base. Oh, we got some fresh bait now ready for it. Before we dump everything, I'm going to put all of these fancy genetic traits in me container, my little ship here. I'm having myself a look round here, and apart from the pile of Blazar quartz, of course, previous MiGly was far too organised. Where's the pile of shite when I can just come in and be like, lay dump? Well, I suppose I've just proven there that this can technically be a pile of shite. But I'm littering for future MiGly. This isn't rock hour flow. There's no rocks in here now. The rocks are coming down outside. But anywho, let's get into a fancy container here. And hope that we find more than 2 of those in our new fancy cave that we just found. Tell you what, the Ozma's coming down like. It's a lag and everything. Although this base is particularly laggy due to all of the butterflies primarily. There's so many butterflies knocking about there. Oh, I do love a night skybox like in 2.0. And what's that like? Is that... Nah, right. Nah, yeah, nah, right, nah, yeah, right. So, we'll say that's Prime. And then we got a Qualis with the rings just poking through the trees there. What are you? If that's humble. Like I say, that might not be humble, but that definitely looks terraformed, so that'll be Prime. We've got a Qualis, you can see the rings now. That's strangely green, but is terraformed. What are you? Are you the new moon? I haven't seen any updates like, so it must have been a sneaky little update from the devs. I'm not on dev branch or anything, but I cannot recall what that is. We've got Prime, we got Humble, we got Selena, we got a Qualis. Oh, toxicity, man, you numpty! So either that massive planet over there, or that one is toxicity. Anywho, back to the cave exploration. I do remember during me Selena travels being like, oh, what's going on in here? And there was nothing. Or it was stopped at that wall there. That was right! That wall was stopped and there was like a bit of an entrance gateway thing. But there was no way to actually open it. And I was hoping you'd be able to open it. Like, oh, we're about to do to this laddie. 2 fusion energy cells, and now to mana. And you know, I have definitely not seen this. You coming in, Rover? I think you'd love this, like. You might have to scoot over some rocks. But have a deeks of this, Rover, pal. Isn't it bloody glorious? I absolutely love the aesthetics in here, like. With the Blazar quartz knocking about. We've got ourselves a big mine knocking here. Now, this is clearly intended to be a bit of an on-foot exploration. So I'm going to leave ye here, watch with 6, and we'll have an explore on foot. Like, for example, can you get in the beam? Or imagine if you get in the beam. And I could be like, what up, peeps? I'm in the beam. But doesn't work, because there's collision. And I'm just saying, what up, peeps? I'm behind the beam. And that's not very bloody fancy or special, is it? Ooh, water. What do we have going on down here? Let's have ourselves a bit of a flyabout. We've got some pools, some pillars, some pylons driven deep into the bedrock. Now, can I be one with these beams? I certainly can. Let's get myself all lined up so I can be like, alright, peeps, I'm just here, one with the beams. Oh, yes, I love me a bit of Planet Crafter. Can I have myself a bit of a happy dance in the pool? What was that? I think I nearly fell out on the rock there, but yes, I can have myself a proper happy dance in the beams. But now let's have ourselves a bit of an oot the water so we can breathe and explore. Also known as loot all the chests. Well, the name of the thing being on the screen kind of ruins this, but hey peeps, have you seen this? It's a floating lava. Yeah, it might have worked out a bit better if it wasn't just saying uncommon lava in the sky when I bloody came off that. But yeah, we need to get our hood back so we can have our torchy torch. And then have an explore. If there's... Oh! This is a cool cave, like. But can you rub your face through it? That's the real question when you've got brand new areas. You know, this is actually quite a nice little spot to just hang out and have a spot of lunch, you know. Bit of shroom, eggplant, and a slurp of water. Well, I immediately regret drinking that water bottle because there's water down there I can slurp from. So, I just wasted that water bottle. Hopefully, there's some energy fusion cells in here. Another energy fusion cell? Oh, I didn't get too greedy now, MiGly. Didn't get too greedy now. Don't know what it is, peeps, but I've just been enjoying sitting on these mad vantage points. I think it's the blue quasar and the red mining lasers. It's just such a cool little aesthetic hanging about here in the cave. But we do need to crack on with this episode. Oh, we have ourselves a bit of a bloody purple going on inside of the blazer here. What's occurring? Is this some like mature blazer? Does it get all purpley and pink? Ooh, how peculiar. And naturally, we've made it onto the bridge going across. I wonder if you can get inside here. This would be a kind of cool place, little tube boy. But yeah, now, let's get down to the base. Dismantle some doors and go down a ladder. But not before dismantling some more doors and looting some more bloody chests. Give me those terra tokens. Without further ado, let's climb down into the darkness below. So if nothing else, at least I've got some oxygen for my bit base exploration. Now I do need to be kinda picky with this. Like, I don't really need to loot anything here. I just need to think about what I need for getting more rockets for inevitably when I need to come back to Selena and reroute my bloody selenium. Hello, what are you? I thought it was some ears or something sticking up. It's just a bloody overturned chair. Oh, loads of debris, which I'll just leave in place because I can just walk around it. Oh, we seem to have ourselves one of those crew areas. Oh, I'm tempted, like. I'm tempted to loot all of them. Dang it, I'm looting all of the goodies. I just don't know how many bloody fancy sofas I want to make on Humble, you know? Ooh, and door. A control room. Maybe there's going to be a massage knocking about somewhere. Definitely not on this screen, it's all cracked and broken. But what about in here? What was going on? Well, it would seem there's absolutely nought going on in this room here. So let's crack on with our base exploration and see if we can find anything else, you know? Like maybe through this debris right here, we find some fat lore hidden amongst the tables. Actually, we did in Toxicity, didn't we? There was a tablet on a table. Oh, hello there. How many of you do I need? One. And that one keycard could be around the very next corner. Or it could just be more overturned chairs. You never had bloody nah, do you? Oh, hello. I'm going to have to put more power into here. Well, at least I got one for free because I'm fresh out of these on this bloody moon, like. Any fusion energy cells in the open lockers? Unfortunately not. But that has opened the big safes where I can get loads of terra tokens from. Although I wouldn't mind a water bottle at this point, to be honest with you, like. I definitely should have just slurped the pool. Oh, fusion energy cell, happy days. We're one up. Well, we're one down, but we'll say we're one up. All I can say is that the people of this base had style. And I really do need some water, like. Oh, hello. Any water knocking about in here? Are there any gyms? Because sometimes there's a gym and there's literally a water bottle just on the deck. Oh, not quite a gym, but it is a big old flight area. I wish I could dive in here, like, and just fly out of these big doors into the cave. I suppose I got me rover to do that, haven't I? I didn't need a dedicated flying machine. My hydration level is now critical, so I think I need to get out of here and slurp that pool outside. And I can hear all sorts of noises going on over here, like. There must be the biggest meteor storm going ever. And I genuinely think I'm going back the right way, you know. This is wild if I am. Wow! What is going on out here? Right, let's just slurp our water back up and come back into the base. Well, yeah, I kind of knock that up and then use the big bloody tunnel / lift or whatever it is. Nay good. Oh, wee storage crate. We'll do the old Indiana Jones and replace it with something equal weight so it doesn't end up bloody setting a big old rolling bowl afterward. Oh, we got ourselves a little bit of a rover room. What goodies will this room have apart from the big old poster? Bruhs, who's been here and twocked the poster? There's always a fun poster behind these three. No, there's not. Although, since I haven't decoded the blueprint microchip for these, I can get some more. I mean, my inventory is quickly filling up, but these definitely need to be in there. I'm just having myself a bit of an explore, and I will say this room does look much cooler with the power on, like. There's plenty of light knocking about in that. It looks well cool. Still no messages appearing though, unfortunately. Maybe there's a message behind the secret door. Or maybe it's just loads and loads of fat loot. Well, to be fair, I don't really see the big need to have any more screens knocking around here. What this is the same group of people that were here with their same bloody colony mining Blazar quartz, which we've already had plenty of explanation of. So yeah, no redundant texts. I can appreciate that, devs. And something else I can appreciate is how calculated the devs have been with this particular update. Because have a deeks of my inventory here. The devs have left us with the perfect amount of loot. And a cool little cave to explore in the area that I was like hoping there was going to be a cave to explore back in the day. When we were humble moon crafters. Now we're humble planet crafters. Well, yeah, now, nice little addition to Selena. And honestly, I quite like the fact that that's just popped in there, because we have to come back here every time we get a new planet anyway, to set the bloody selenium off. Like, literally, whenever a new planet comes, I have to come here, because it's not an option in the selection box at the moment. Well, now, let's have one last nostalgia trip around the motorway. But like I was saying, let's have one more show of how Update 2.0 made motorways redundant. And this is perfect parking if I do say so myself. So, if you wouldn't mind just hanging out there for a bit while I dump all of my preciousness in here. I definitely feel like taking T2 rocket engines is a smart move, considering the reason that we get selenium on other planets is to make T2 rocket engines. But we most certainly want to replace the fusion energy cells in the fancy sheet chest. Oh, and look at all of these T2 rocket engines! No, don't do it, MiGly. Leave them. And I'm just sitting here enjoying the sound of the rain, admiring the map, and having a look and saying, you know what, if I had actually zoomed in and looked over here, I might have been like, hang about, what's this wee little sandy area? And I'm pretty sure that is where the entrance to the cave is. Although you can't see the monorail on this view for some reason. Yeah, the monorail just goes straight in there. Well, now, anywho, I'm going to have to go out into the rainstorm to rehydrate. Oh, it's atmospheric as out up in here. Let's get myself all the water bottles just for shits and gigs. And damn, what a bloody moon. Oh, the storm. I love a proper storm, like a nice tropical rainstorm as well. That is next level right there. No, I don't want to open it. I want to pop it in my hoop and then go up to the extraction platform. And you know what? Let's just go straight back to Humble in the lovely rainy atmosphere. But definitely worry, peeps, we will not be leaving the rainy atmosphere during this outro. We will be getting caught up on the bit poster that we got planted, so you can enjoy oh, you can enjoy the bloody spaceship not take off, and at the last second when I despawn, the only thing that'll be left is the poster. Well, and me sitting there because I'm not supposed to be in view. But yeah, now peeps, be keen for the next episode of Planet Crafter, where we are going to be crafting this humble planet here. But until then, have yourselves a canny old time and a toodaloo.